Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to explain you about the React hook, which is our the first hook, which is use state, and let us try to understand why we need to where we have to use this use state, and why we are using this use state. So for that, you make sure you also have this starter file. Let us create an example, and by using that example we will understand the use state, how we are applying use state. So let's remove this thing, and and let us create a div, and inside this I'm using Zen coding, that's why I'm writing like this. So inside this div I have one button, and one button, and I also have one h2 tag and one more button. So if I hit enter, you can see we have a layout come suddenly, and it's a very handy thing. So in the first button, let us write increment. In the second one, let us write a decrement, and in the mid and in the h2 tag, let us write value only. Okay, if we save the file, you see we have this increment. Let us add little bit styling such that it will look better. Let's remove these things, and if I give the buttons to a padding, not sorry, background color like background none, and and let us add this div to the display flag such that all the items appear in the same line. Now it is almost fine. Yeah, it looks better now. And one more thing, margin left. Okay, so yeah, now it little bit fine. And now one more thing, which how to use the use state. So now suppose if I want to the value things which is currently a string. Suppose I want to make this value as a dynamic value. Suppose when we click on this increment value, I want to change the value, so value of this value. And if I click on decrement, I want to change it basically it I want to make this value dynamic such that I can change according to my need. So for that we have to use the use state. Okay, so let us create a use state variable. The first one is value, and the second one is set value. You can use this the first one is the variable which we are going to use, and the second one is a function such that we can use by using this function we'll update the value of. And don't forget to import at the top, otherwise it will gives you the error. So we can leave as it is empty, because and if you want you can initialize with some of the values, like suppose our initial value is 0. Okay, so if I now save the value, and if I pass this value to here, you can see our value is now set to be 0. If I change the value to 2, you see the value is going to change. And now one more thing, suppose I also want to use one more thing, like title. Okay, and set title. This is just a convention like title. You are using set title. So you can also use like fun function, update title as well, update title, update title, and use state. You here here there. So if you want to use it use you can write like this title. So you see we have a title here there. And if you want to change if you want to make some update, like let us add one more button and set the value to change title. We have a button which is change title, and let us add a break. break doesn't work because we add a flex, that's why. So no problem. Let's add a function, like whenever a user click on this function, handle change title, let's define at the top, that's why handle change. I am using the arrow function, and whenever any user click on this handle change on this handle change title button, we will change the value of this title. So let us update a title and pass the value. I am learning use state. So if I click on this change title function, you can see it does not change. Yeah, that is because of I gave extra space between, that's why. And so you can see, if I first refresh the page, if I click on this change title button, now you see the title is going to be changed. So it's totally up to you, like what is the name you defined. You can put any name, but it's a better convention, like everybody use this type name, like title set title, value set title. That's why I am also using this type of convention. So now if we let us make this button functionable, like when we click on this increment, it increase the value. So let's add the same function, like on click, handle and increment, and let's add one more. When the user click on this decrement function, handle not function, like decrement button. Okay, yeah, like constant handle increment. Make sure you write the exact name. Now when the user click on this increment function, we are just update the value, set value, and let us take the previous value, increment to 1. And you can also write like this, like set value, and you can value, and inside this value add value is equal to value plus 1. So both will work fine. Let us comment out one of the thing, and we will try one by one. So constant handle decrement, set set value to value minus 1. So yeah, now if we click on this increment, you see the value is going to be incremented, and if we click on this decrement, you see the value is decremented. And let us comment out the first one and uncomment the second thing. Let's see either it is working or not. If I click on this increment, it not work as expected. Return the value plus 1. So if we click on this increment, you see this is how you can also write update the function. So this is basically so this I hope you understand how use state is we are using. So this is a basic example. You can also try it by yourself to make any small projects using this use state.